Howdy y'all, you got the Bulldog on the channel. I'm a little bit out of breath trying to get this Cattletracks sewed up and make her go away. As you can see, got the fuel tank back in. Got some lines kind of run. And I don't run them perfect, but they're in their factory hooks, you know, tucked up out of the way. And you can see right here, I got a flare for the brake lines, and I just compression fit the fuel line. There's the return line. It don't have much pressure on it, but the only line it didn't replace was the vapor line. It don't have any pressure on it. It's just fuel vapor, and hopefully it's okay. If it ends up with a problem, we can replace it with a hose, because like I say, it's just vapor. There's no liquid fuel that runs in that. Pretty safe. And it surprised me that the brake bleeders came loose just fine. You can see one of the lines right there running up and around. I'm just worried that, you know, we'll get these rear brakes fixed to where they'll activate and then they won't deactivate. You know, they'll drag, have a problem. We were supposed to have all of our parts yesterday, like I said in my last video. I got the news, kind of what happened. I guess the driver quit. That's a first for me, where, you know, and actually I hear about that, but I'd never seen it before. You know, somebody just, you know, gets out of the truck and leaves. So, you know, I guess since everybody's hiring, help wanted signs all over the place, they figure they don't need to deal with it if they, you know, have any kind of an issue. They can just get another job somewhere else. Well, yeah, you can. Kinda. But hopefully this car will be done and we're not going to have any other trouble, and it can go down the road. Got several other vehicles sitting there waiting on us, and well, this lift makes it really, really nice. I'd like to have, you know, at least a couple more, but here's the problem that we have. There's the ceiling. This car is right up there, 4 inches from touching. I'm 5'8", but it's better than nothing. I can sit on a chair, roll around underneath of it. We'd like to get a drive-on lift, and maybe a roll-up frame, you know, that you don't have to even lift. You just drive up on it. But that's for in the future. We've got plans. But I tell you, that tool that I showed you when I flared the lines, it's real handy, but it's heavy. You know, it's not 30 pounds, but when your arms are about the size of somebody's leg and you're holding them up over your head, working with something, tensed up, you get tired real quick. And the older I get, the worse I get. So, oh well. Maybe someday we'll have a lift that'll go up all the way, and, you know, it'll be a little bit more comfortable to stand underneath, or better yet, we can find somebody that'll actually work, and they can do some of those harder jobs. But the reason that And the reason they don't want to do that is because, you know, this is a flat rate business. You charge, you know, by the job rather than by the hour. And, you know, they're always wanting to do the jobs that, you know, make a lot of money and you get done really quick. No, that's not how it works. You start out on those, you know, high labor, low return jobs. It's not always tune-ups and oil changes. So people just don't have the patience anymore to start out at the bottom. But you don't start at the bottom, you don't have a good framework to go from. That's just how it is. But I'm just standing around waiting for this thing to gravity bleed. The way you do that is you have the reservoir full up front, you just open the bleeder in the back, and gravity will push the fluid down, pushes the air out, and when it starts dripping out, you tighten it up, then you pressure bleed it. And then we find out if we're having a bad day. Hopefully not. But we probably will. Like, comment, subscribe, use your little buttons down there. We'll talk at you later.